Hello, I'm Evan Hansell, and I'm a college counselor at St. Paul Academy and Summit School in St. Paul, Minnesota. And I'm also a member of the Data Trends and Analytics Committee for Axis. Today, I'm going to show you how to import information from other spreadsheets into one location. So I use this process a lot in my work because for each new cohort of students that I get, I like to track certain information and checkpoints throughout their college search process. In our office, we store a lot of information in different places. And so it's helpful for me to bring that information into one location or into my tracking spreadsheet so that I can see it in real time, which means that if it's updated in the original location, it'll be updated on my spreadsheet. And also that I don't have to go to multiple places to either change data or look at data. So to do that, I'm going to use the import range function in Google Sheets. The process is pretty similar in Excel, so if you use Excel and not the Google Suite, it's a pretty similar process. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create tabs for the different pieces of information or the different spreadsheets that I want to import. So in our office, we have information like an email address or a GPA or some of the testing data in a report that comes from SCORE, which is the platform that we use, and their student roster report. For the survey information, we store that in a separate location, and we track that because we wait to schedule our one-on-one junior meetings until our students have completed their surveys. And then we also track testing accommodations for students that have that. And so that'll be my third spreadsheet. So the next thing that I'll do is I will open the tabs or open the spreadsheets for the information that I want to import. So this is a copy of the roster report from SCORE. This is our junior survey spreadsheet. And this is a testing accommodation spreadsheet. Now I will say that all of the names used here are random. They are not SPA students. And all of the information on the roster report is also random and not relevant for SPA students. So the next thing that I'll do is I'll go to the first tab, and this will be pulling from the roster report. And I'll type in equals import range. And then in quotations, I'll put the spreadsheet URL, copy it, paste, and then put a comma. And then again in quotations, I'll put the name of the sheet, which is sheet 1, and the cells that I want to use, which go from A1 through AD, and I have 100 students, so it's AD 101. Now I have to put an exclamation point between sheet 1 and the cells. The quotations and the parentheses, and then hit enter. The first time you do this, if you haven't linked these spreadsheets before, it will show you an error, but then it'll ask you to allow access to merge those spreadsheets. If you hit allow access, it will populate here. So I'll do the same thing for the survey data and the accommodations data. As well as testing accommodations. URL and the sheet name. And this will be A1 through B101. Now, for my tracking spreadsheet, I have in this location all the information that I can then input into this tracker. What's really great about this too is that if I am going to survey data, for example, and I want to make sure that this is up to date, the spreadsheet that we use when it gets updated, so Aiden Arroyo, when his survey information gets updated to say that he completed survey 1, it will then be updated in my spreadsheet. And that's how you import information from multiple spreadsheets and put it into one location. I hope this was helpful, and please stay tuned to more webinars from the DTA Access Committee.